Vážení čtenáři, po mnoha plodných letech života jsem si konečně našel čas usednout ke svému stolu a sepsat neuvěřitelný příběh mého jediného žáka. Začalo to toho dne, kdy jsem na břehu velké řeky našel malé dítě. Byl to tajemný den. Oblohou se hnaly mraky a bouře jakoby přinášela znamení něčeho velkého, co teprve přijde. Postaral jsem se o toho chlapce a vychoval ho jako vlastního syna. Netrvalo dlouho a všiml jsem si jeho výjimečného nadání pro magii. Roky ubíhaly a chlapec rostl jako z vody a já ho učil věcem, které jsem znal. Horlivě se mě vyptával na vše, co souviselo s magií, a já brzy pochopil, že jeho touhu po poznání nikdy uspokojit nemohu. A tak přišlo nevyhnutelné rozloučení, protože jsem věděl, že chlapce přitahují tajemství, která mohou rozluštit jen mistři čarodějného umění. Bylo mu souzeno vstoupit do legendární akademie Avencast, opředené pavučinou pověr a legend. Tyčila se nahoře plné křišťálových jeskyní, kde, jak tvrdí legenda, přebývají duše lidí ze starých časů. Tajemství akademie střežil nejvyšší koncil arcimágů, spolek mocných mužů, kteří řídili svou magickou citadelu a bděli nad jejím osudem ve dne v noci. A tak můj chráněnec vstoupil do světa čar a kouzel.
In the classrooms of Avencast's Academy, the young adepts are learning about the mysteries of magic. Our young hero is paying very close attention to the words of Exivarius, the alchemy instructor. And will our slumbering young friend surely be able to repeat what one usually makes from red sulfur and silver moon dust? You are not concentrating enough on your lesson. Alchemy seems to bore you, and that is happening at the expense of the other adepts. Go to your mentor Malveren and talk to him about the best way forward with your education. I don't think you should be here with the attitude you have now, in any event. There is no point in teaching you any more alchemy if your interests so obviously lie elsewhere.
So, what is it that brings you to me at this hour of the day? Are you not supposed to be having lessons in alchemy right now? You fell asleep. I marked that you have talent, young friend, but you fail to take things sufficiently seriously. Even if you are bored by the alchemy lectures, you should listen attentively, so as to be truly a master of what you learned here later on. But Exivarius is probably correct in saying that there's no point in forcing you to pay attention. And by now you have already learned quite a lot about theory. Let's look ahead. Probably it's just about time to put more emphasis on your practical education. You should also already be thinking about preparing for the big examination. Therefore, I will send you to 3 masters. Each of them will have a task for you by which you have to prove yourself. In return, each will place his seal on a petition for your admission to the final Avencast examination. We will speak again once you have obtained all 3 seals. First, I will send you to Horatio. In his arena, you will face your first opponents and you will practice the various martial arts. He will also explain where you can find the other 2 masters. When you have Horatio's seal, you also have to report to Masters Archibald and Delicastera. Archibald will put your knowledge of crystals to the test, and Delicastera will assign you a task concerning the history of avencast. Whether you go and contact Archibald first or Delicastera is your choice. Go now and take your parchment with you, and this map of the Academy as well, for good measure. Do not disappoint me again.
Greetings. You must be here to prepare yourself for your final examination. I will be introducing you to the high art of combat in my arena. Do you think you are prepared for real combat already, or should I show you the basics first? Well, so you are certain? Surely you want to create a good impression, don't you? But you will only get my seal after having won at least 4 fights in the arena. Don't worry, nothing can... Well, let's get started then. You should know that you must win the first 2 consecutive fights. You will, of course, have to face a more difficult situation in every following round. You can face the 3rd and 4th fights later, if it gets to be too much for you. Have you understood the principles? Congratulations on passing the first round. Get ready for your next opponent. I was sure that you would not disappoint me. That already looks quite promising. Do you want to carry on with the 3rd and 4th fights, or is that too much for you all at once right now?
A new face at my stand. I am Gorlin, young friend, and I have really great stuff to offer. You should have the time to spare. You could even do me a favor. You'd get a special treat from me for it. As I said, it's just a very small favor. I want to read a book from the library, but the librarian always catches me. His name is Icarius, and he is really strange. He does not like it when people want to read books because he thinks that it would damage them. So he always threw out poor Gorlin straight away before he could even find the right shelf. I can tell that you are interested. Oh yes, we will be doing good business together in the future. I do not remember exactly what the book is called, but it is about the Black Sparkling Tiger. Capture, upkeep, and care of the Black Sparkling Tiger, or something like that. But don't get caught by Icarius. As I've already warned you, he does not like it when people take books out with them. And remember, I will give you a really great reward if you bring me that book.
Can you help me, please? My dear sweet pink imp has run away. He was last seen in the large storeroom behind Callios's laboratory, but he didn't want to go back into his cage. Once you have found him, you would have to somehow lure him into his cage. Please, please help me. But you have to promise me not to hurt him. And he is so sweet.
Ah, young apprentice. Where are you heading? I haven't met you yet. I am Severin, curator of the Avencast archive. Well, you look young and strong, and I wonder if you would possibly like to lend me a hand for a short time. Well, there is a problem that occurred to me by mishap. Actually, I am a man who likes pure theory, but somehow I wanted to prove to myself that I, can also practice some real magic. So I bought this book, Summoning for Dummies, and I went down to the cellar in order to summon some imps. But they just did not do what I wanted them to do, and now they are sitting on the shelves of the archive and wreaking havoc on everything. I do not know how I could, yes. You know, I have to admit, I just cannot do that. And if I were to tell the others about this, Della Gustera would just laugh at me. I would also pay you to do it. Yes, I would appreciate it very much if you could help me. Of course, there are also rats in the cellar, ghastly beasts, and a few spiders. But the imps are most important to begin with. Look what they are doing! They will mess up the entire archive! So you are back already? Oh, thank you. That was fast. How fortunate for me that I met you. Well, I promised you a reward. I hope you can use it. Many thanks again.
Hello? Is someone there? Over here. I am back here. I am back here. Do you see the rotating globe? That is where I am. Come closer. Unfortunately, you cannot see me. Yes, you have found me. And what a stroke of luck. Who are you then? An apprentice? An apprentice, what luck. I am, Master Georgius. Well, I have a problem. I had brewed a little invisibility potion, drank it, and I cannot become visible anymore. Exivarius could possibly help me, but as you may already have gathered, young apprentice, it is just too embarrassing to explain my problem to him. Well, maybe you could talk to him and ask him for an antidote. You could say that an apprentice has locked himself up in an outhouse because he turned invisible.
What do you want here? Didn't I send you to Malveren? Have you decided to attend my alchemy lessons after all? Well, where is the poor chap now? I will go with you right away to look for myself. To drink an invisibility potion without having an antidote ready? Ha! See what happens if you don't pay attention in alchemy class? Ah, so that's how it is. Well, I shall not inquire any further. It is always the same thing every time. Not caring about alchemy, but still experimenting about with potions. Well, in any case, I shall give you the potion. Good luck with it.
Have you got an antidote? I hope that he did not ask you too many uncomfortable questions. Yes, quite sensible. Well, that's good. So he actually believed the story of the locked-up student? I knew that he would fall for it. Well, thank you, young apprentice. I shall now, try this potion then. If it is from Exivarius, then it will most certainly help. What luck! It really seems to have worked. Oh, thank you once more, young adept. Allow me to give you a small reward.
Who does he think he is to barge into my lesson like that? I certainly hope he's got a good explanation for it. So, he's preparing himself for his final examination and hence feels very full of himself, does he? Then I can scarcely wait to see how our promising young adept holds his own in practice. He will examine whether the eternal peace of the souls in the crypt of avencast has been disturbed, and if there should be any restless skeletons, he shall ward them off, and he shall return only when complete tranquility reigns there once again. I shall otherwise have to put a damper on his oh so important calling. My, he does not know. Not that that would surprise me much. The entrance to the crypt is in the garden. It is actually quite simple. He takes the key and sees to it that peace is restored in the crypt, whereupon he returns to me. And I do not think I really have to explain to him that there are some very dangerous areas in there, do I?
Greetings, young apprentice. I don't think I've met you yet. I wasn't really expecting a new apprentice. What do you want here? Ah, yes, Malverin. The final examination is taking place soon. Well, crystallography. It's just that I'm currently quite busy with my work, you know. And then there are also these trees. So, are you here for a stamp? Well, that could be arranged, I suppose. I would actually have a good task for you there. The matter is that there are two so-called nuau trees in the garden. It is actually the case that the two trees, a red tree and a blue one, don't like each other. They use their branches to keep fighting each other during certain seasons. They currently are in a phase like that again, which of course is extremely bothersome. The only thing you could do is to give them this special fertilizer that will calm them down again. But this fertilizer is made by Kallios. As you can surely imagine, I am quite busy, but I would appreciate it very much if you could visit Kallios in order to fetch the fertilizer. Apply it to the trees and deal with the remaining branches that are still thrashing about on the ground. You would get my seal for doing that. The garden would be peaceful once again, and we could still chat a little about crystals afterwards. Callius works in the laboratory tower. You have to walk southeast from the court with the great statue. The trees are in the garden. You can't miss them. One of them is red, while the other is blue. And as I have told you already before, they fight each other with their branches.
Oh, hello. Say, have you perhaps seen a bag with some crystals anywhere? I must have left it in the garden. That is really a nuisance. I must have left it somewhere in the garden and I don't even remember where anymore. Yet I urgently need the crystals for my examination, and now I cannot even leave this place because I have to prepare these exercises for Master Archibald. Oh, do you think that you could have a look for them?
A visitor? That's fortuitous, as I happen to need some help with my next experiment. Why don't you go and get the ice spray spell from the storage room next door, and then give me some help in extinguishing the fire dwarfs, if things should go wrong. I'll give you the key to the room to take with you. Hurry! There is a fire! Get rid of those dwarves before they ruin my whole laboratory! I give you my thanks. Without your help, it would have taken far too long. So, the trees are causing trouble again, right? Of course I can give you the fertilizer straight away. I'm just about to try to make a fire crystal. That would be a great way to collect energy. Like constructing a staff that recharges its fire energy by itself. But I'm simply not having any success at all.
to see you back. Have you been successful in calming down our capricious trees? And have you really got rid of all of those branches? Splendid. That saves me a lot of valuable time. And so you shall, of course, get my seal. I have to admit that task had little to do with crystals, but sometimes you have to prove to be willing to take on other tasks as well. Capital. And there is even some time left for a crystallography lesson, if you like.
Oh, thank you, thank you! I can see that you have found my bag. Oh, you did me a great service. Here, take one of my crystals as a reward for your trouble.
Have you found my imp? Thank you for helping me. I did not know what else to do. I would like to give you a little gift for your help. Perhaps we will see each other another time.
And have you found the nice book that Gordon is looking for? That would be really wonderful, for then I could finally read it. I have been looking for it for such a long time, but I am sure that I'm putting my trust into the right chap. Yes, of course I have not forgotten about that. You can trust good old Gorlin here. This is a truly great present. You can always summon my doppelganger if you want to do some trading while you're away. There is even a description. You can find it all in there.